What's up, everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine, doing awesome actually. So today, welcome back to another episode or another part of Kingdom Let's Build. Yes, the Minecraft building Kingdom Let's Build. Today is very exciting because you guys in the last part chose that we should build the inn. Now, I've gone ahead and built 3 houses here. And we'll take a look at these at the end of the video. So, and we're going to choose which one looks the best. You know? Which style you kind of want to go for. So yeah, that'll be at the end of the video. So if you guys chose the house in last part, I would have done the inn. But since you guys chose the inn, I did the houses off camera. So that's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna give you a choice, and then whatever you guys don't choose, I'll do off camera and kind of show you guys in the next part. So that's just how it's gonna go. So anyway, let's get started on the inn here. Let's get it going. Let's get it nice. So what we're gonna do first, I think, is kind of start laying out our logs a little bit. And I need this inn to be tall because we're kind of facing a problem where this is going to be a small building, right? So I need this to be a tall building. So remember that. If you're building and you don't have enough space on the ground, build up. You know, kind of like a skyscraper type of thing. Because this building here, we had a little bit of space and we just built another part on top. And yeah, so that's one little tip for you if you need to build a building. And you don't have enough space on the surface. You just build up, you know. Basically a skyscraper, right? But anyways, thank you guys for the feedback on the other video. That was really awesome. I love getting feedback like that, and it was actually a fair amount. It was like a lot. A lot of people are like, "Oh, the inn." So that was really cool. And I want you to remember something. Don't choose what you think. Well, don't choose what the majority chooses. So if you see a lot of people in the comments saying, "Oh, you know, do this house, do this house, do this house," and the other choices like do a shop, feel free to just leave your vote down there, even though the majority said, you know, do the shop or do the inn or whatever. Because I'll see that as, you know, like, oh, that person wants me to do that, so maybe I'll consider doing that on camera, you know? So just leave, because the majority, I will go, most of the time I will go with the majority vote, but a lot of the times I'll look at that and I'll see, oh, maybe we should do that, you know? And, yeah, so I mean, yeah, always have your own vote there. And I'll see that as, oh, okay, so this person, you know, they're not going with the majority, they're going with, you know, what they honestly want. So yeah, so as you can see here, this building's a little bit bigger than the houses, and that's good. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some like supports and stabilizers underneath this, and we're gonna kind of keep the natural flow of the terrain. As you can see over here, what I did with the houses is I just built a little bit underneath them, you know. This should actually be, let's see here. Wait, no, that's right. That's right. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, because I saw cobble there, but it's actually, this is up 2 levels, which is crazy. So, all right. So let's connect all these logs up together. So yeah, I might do some work with the castle. I was looking over here and I saw this little eyesore right here. See that little strip right there? When you're looking at the castle, it's got all this natural, like, organic kind of shapes, and then you have this straight wall that comes in right here. I might fix that off camera because I did see that. I did notice that. Nobody told me about it, but I just noticed it myself. I was just building these houses here and I was like, ew, what is that? Because it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't like flow, like this wall doesn't flow into there, and it doesn't look good. At least I don't think so. I don't know. So let's just see here. Maybe we'll do something like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we're not going to be doing interior. We're just going to be like just building a building. But we'll mark this as the inn, and we'll do interior. I'll probably do interior off camera because interior is quite boring. I don't find it very interesting to watch or to do, you know. I honestly don't like interior. It's something that I don't think a lot of builders like, actually. Even whenever I talk to a Minecraft builder, they're like, interiors are terrible. So yeah, I guess it's one of those things, like when you're done the exterior, you're like, yeah, this is complete, but then you have the whole interior to do. It's like, no. So yeah, I think it's just one of the things. I kind of like it. I mean, it's, you know, it's something. Once it's done, it's like, yeah, this building needed it, you know. There we go. We're just filling kind of like stairs in here. Maybe this will be a window. That would be pretty interesting, actually. Yeah, let's do a window there. And right now I'm just trying to get a shape for the inn. Just trying to just fill in wherever it goes. Nothing really crazy going on here. I'm gonna actually just leave this like this. There we go. And leave that like maybe something opposite, right? Like that. There we go. That looks nice. I like that. This building is all over the place. These buildings are too. They have like roofs going all over the place, but that's what the kind of the style that we're going for, really. And I like it. So that's what we're going for. This has got to go like that. Maybe these should go like that too. That look okay. These going sideways maybe look a little bit better. Yeah. I don't know. Just trying to get a shape, as I said. So if anything looks weird, that's probably why. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there we go. We got the shape down. I think what I'm going to do for this build is actually add these things here. I haven't done it for those buildings because they're just small and just to keep space, really. I just don't do it. And we'll do this, and just to keep, I guess these kind of looking the same, I'll add that there, and that'll go there. And we'll add one here, and here. There we go. Nice. So now we got this kind of shape. So now I know where my faces kind of are. This is like a face. So what I'm going to do here is stack up 3, and we'll go like this then. So what I've been doing lately is adding, making sure these brown parts, instead of it being like this, let me see. Oops, it's not what we want at all. So instead of it being something like this, where it's like this face is different from that, then so what I've been doing is I've just been turning these so that when this window is placed, it has this full like texture going around and it looks a little nicer. I like it. Adds some more detail and it, you know, randomizes it a little bit. So that's pretty cool. So I think one's gonna go here then. So I am still used to doing like just going up like that, but you know, I can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah, maybe we'll do this, just going across like that. I think that'll be good. Yeah. And we'll add something here. Beautiful. Alright, and so this is what our faces are going to be then. And we'll have, I guess, 3 of them. I guess that's what it'll be. So I think there will be like a room over here, and then like a room here, and a room downstairs, room over here, and then this will be like over here, like the little desk area or whatever, the bar, whatever we decide to put downstairs. I don't really know yet. And yeah, this looks okay so far. We're coming along. So I think here what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a stone brick underneath like this. There we go. I usually add like 1 layer of stone brick underneath it, and then cobblestone for the rest. There we go. So you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So we add like cobblestone here. This is just to give it like a little bit. It's not so much of an eyesore, just hanging off the cliff. And we can build terrain up to this later. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. There we go. And then you can see like how this Oops. See how like this is just sitting on top of there? Just break that. Make it go all the way down. And same thing here. Break it. So just so it does not like sitting on top of that grass block. It'll weirdly like. Alright, and there we go. So that kind of fixes that just a little bit. Of course, I'll change that later. And yeah, I think we need a face over here somewhere. Just to break this up. I think that's what we need to do. So, let's fix that. Let's do this here. Not there, maybe? I think that's okay. That looks fine to me. And you can see our windmill in the distance over there. It is on the same map. And eventually we'll be building like an entire farms and a village over there at some point. We might not build a village, we might just build a farms. I'm not sure yet. So, but yeah. So let's just build our inn then. Build these logs up. Not going to build this log up, I don't think. I think that's okay. I should have just brought this back, to be honest. Nah, I think it's okay. It leaves a little bit more room for the interior. That I'm never ever going to do. I might do it. I don't know. We'll see. And this will go back. This will go here. And I think I'm going to do the roof off camera because the roofs are quite boring. Yeah, so that's okay. Yeah, so that's pretty big. I want it to be bigger than the houses. I didn't want it to be like, oh, yeah, this kind of just blends in. So you know this house, this is like a bigger house. You know what I mean? So I think that's alright. We'll just add a little bit of something here. There's this, and we'll add that like that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And one more. There we go. We did it. Fantastic. We're amazing. There we go. And maybe like some sort of balcony here. So we add like this little part that comes out. We add a little part here as well. And then something like that. Like a little balcony. I don't know. Something. Alright, well I'm going to do some work off camera and I will join you guys back in just a second. Alright, so here is the inn. Done. The exterior at least. And I don't think we'll be doing the interior in this episode or in this part because, you know, it's just we need to just kind of continue on with doing the exterior and get an idea for what we're doing here with the kingdom. So, but yeah, so let this be distinguished from the houses because it's kind of blending in, right, with this row of houses. And so we need to add something that'll make it like stand out or something like that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add this little kind of like post, and it's going to have this little part hanging down here like so, and it's going to have item frames on it. It's going to have a bed. There you go. So that kind of like lets you know if you're coming along this place that, hey, this is and you look, you're like, oh, you know, oh, it's the inn, you know. So that's pretty cool. And that kind of distinguishes it from the houses because the houses aren't going to have those little things hanging off of them. Probably like the shops and stuff will have that. So that'll kind of make it a little bit of a difference in what we're doing here. So let me get a trap door here. Where are the trap doors? They move things around occasionally and I can't find things sometimes. So we'll add trap doors like that, and there you go. So it kind of looks like one of those little signs you would see. You know, kind of just dangling over the building. But anyway, so there you go. That's the inn. I'm very happy with that. It looks really cool. What we're going to do is we're probably going to, in like a near future episode or something like that, we'll eventually, you know, put the land up to this little part here and up to the inn, make it look nice. But that'll, as I said, that'll be in time. We just need to get these buildings built because we have a lot of them. I'm going to continue the work on the houses off camera, and I don't know. So what I wanted to know is which house is your favorite? And you guys can tell me down in the comments below. This one is right here. This one is Home 1. So there you go. Has a kind of like randomized fireplace. It's tall. It's very, you know, kind of got a little bit of a fancier feel to it, I feel, because it's just taller and it's more, you know, yeah, build up a little bit. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of connected to House 2, and this is how a lot of the houses will be. So this is kind of to show you the how they will be connected. So there you go. This is House 2. So kind of a smaller variation of House 1, and it's kind of cozy looking. It's just a nicer house to live in, and it's kind of got more roof decorations, and it's also got a more kind of upright fireplace or chimney, I should say, and it's a little bit, not as messy, so that's pretty cool. And it's smaller. It's the smallest one out of all the houses, but it is cozy. It's nice, and we could have these occasionally, like just in between the bigger houses, and it'll break it up a little bit. And House 3 is kind of more of an A-frame type of house. It's got this nice little entrance here, and it also has this kind of like a House 2 / House 1 mixture. Because House 2 would be, I guess, right here, and then House 1 would be up on top of this. And this one's doesn't have a fireplace, So I mean, not all the houses will have chimneys or / fireplaces. So that's a nice variation as well. But what I would like to know in the comments is which one of these is your favorite, House 1, House 2, or House 3. Personally. And this is, I want to just say my favorite is House 1. I just love how it just, is upright and looks a lot nicer. I don't know. I also like House 2 and I also like House 3. But out of the favorite, I like House 1 the best because it's just, kind of tall and it looks nice. But I like them all next to each other as well because, it kind of breaks up the whole, so basically, if we had all these buildings looking like this, it wouldn't look as nice. But since they're all next to each other and they're kind of similar in their in way, they all make each other look nice. I think that's how it goes. But anyway, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I did. It was very, very fun. I like to build in the end, and we'll definitely continue building the kingdom. So as always, don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you guys in the next part, episode, whatever. Adios. Bye-bye.